Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. This is going to be the big one. England and Croatia from Dallas. The national anthem's being sung. We are only a minute or so away now from kickoff. Let's go through the lineups. This is the big one. Jordan Pickford is in goal for England, no surprise there. Nico Riley left back, making his debut at the FIFA World Cup. John Stones, Andrew Cons at the centre halves with Reece James at right back. It's Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson in midfield. Elliot Anderson debuting at the World Cup alongside Declan Rice here. Anthony Gordon starts on the left. No Marcus Rashford in the start. Bellingham at the 10, despite Rodgers probably being in the better form. Noni Madueke on the right with Saka's continual problem with fitness. And then Harry Kane, of course, leads the line for England, meaning they've got options aplenty. No Mark Gahey, no Eberechi Eza, Kobe Mainoo, Morgan Rodgers, Saka, Tony, Rashford and Watkins, all options for England from the bench for Thomas Tuchel. So then for Croatia, it is Livakovic in goal, Sujalo, Vuskovic and Gvardiol, back three, with Stanisic and Perisic at the wing backs, Luka Modric and Petar Susic are the two in midfield holding, with Pasalic and Martin Baturina at the 10, with Musa up top. Players like Salatasar, Kovacic, Susic, Pasalic, Moto, Vlasic, Kramaric, Budimir, all options that can come from the bench. We've got the French referee, Clement Turpin, and he's always refereeing the big games in Europe. We'll referee this one here. We've got the French referees on the VAR as well. Obviously, these two teams are meeting in 2018, where Croatia got the better of England in the semi-finals. But England got the better of Croatia in the European Championships in 2021. So they got their revenge back pretty quickly, but this one feels personal. And you understand the Englishmen, they do not like the Croatians for that reason there. You can just see how this game starts. It's going to be cagey. Is it going to be England on the front foot? Or can Croatia throw an early haymaker to put England off their game? The five-back shape for Croatia going to be vital for them. Something that England normally would come out with in this tournament, but with no Gareth Southgate, the times have changed for this English side. A lot of talent, though, on either side. On both sides here. Petar Musa, a rare admission from European outfits. But everyone out there is playing for a major European side. There's Latko Dalic of Croatia shaking the hand of Thomas Tuchel. We are now seconds away from kickoff. The countdown is on here in Dallas. So then, wherever you're watching around the world, whether it be Wednesday night there in England, Thursday morning here in Australia, or Thursday afternoon in the US of A, this one means a lot. England and Croatia, they've saved the big boys for last. Will this be the start of the campaign that England win back the World Cup after 60 years? Or can this be the first game to springboard Croatia to a famous World Cup victory? I have Croatia winning this group and winning this game, but England have got the superior players on the team sheet, but have they got the superior team on the day? Such an important start to the game to be made. There's Thomas Tuchel on screen. Raised a lot of eyebrows. The German manager managing England. But so far, so good for him. In charge of the side. They've got 8 wins for the last 10 games. In lead up to this one here. Croatia 7 out of 10. Both teams almost perfect in World Cup qualifiers. England didn't lose a game and didn't concede a single goal. There's John Stones playing himself into some trouble. Press coming for Stanisic. Anderson receives under a lot of pressure. And we'll put that up behind. It'll be an early Croatian corner inside of 90 seconds. Here is Luka Modric of Croatia. Done so well with this nation. A smaller nation that's established themselves now as one of the big names in world football. And over goes Ivan Perisic, the 36-year-old. Another World Cup, or a major tournament for him. So Musa and Pasalic go and try and occupy the space in front of Jordan Pickford. In swing up. Back post, Guardiola. Just put it over the crossbar. Oh, Sudilo, sorry, back there. Early chance in the way of Croatia. He was left unmarked by Nico Riley at the back post. There wasn't many question marks about the back line. Many English fans had this back four starting. But a lot of questions about Bellingham and Morgan Rogers and who would start at the 10. Would Bellingham play deeper? And the fitness of Bukayo Saka seemingly not as fit as we thought he was after the Champions League final. Pass partially broken up. Noni Madueke feeds in Endry Konza. That's a poor giveaway. Ivan Perisic now. Cut back ball that Declan Rice can comfortably carry away. That long ball to no one in particular. He'll be picked up by Hamburg, Loni Luka Vuskovic. Returning to Tottenham Hotspur this season, so these English players will see a fair bit of him this campaign. Modric and Anderson going toe-to-toe in there. Anderson coming out the better of the two of them. Madueke. Here is Johnny Stones, the most experienced Englishman out there, outside of Harry Kane. Reece James, fit and available. Madueke looking for the give and go with Bellingham, but pass was poor. Perisic caught on it. England back in possession. That came past short of Anthony Gordon. And the AC Milan legend, Luka Modric, carries the other way. Croatia will look to possess the ball where possible. England will, at times, spring a press, but expect them to be just comfortable in their shape, a little bit pragmatic in the early moments. That's a good long ball. Trying to Pickford off his line well. There's Declan Rice. Great season with Arsenal this campaign, falling short in the Champions League final, but another great display from him in that Champions League final. Reece James. There's Bellingham running the channel, but unable to be found. Josko Vardiol runs into his potential new teammate, Ellie Anderson, and wins the ball. To the disagreement of the Croatian fans in the stands, but referee Turpin saw it that way. Jordan Pickford looking long, and Madueke can try and keep that in play, but just too much on it. A Croatian throw deep in their half. So important for Noni Madueke that he runs beyond Harry Kane. That is going to be a keen point. Here's Martin Batterina of Como. John Stones. This has been the big wait, though. Whole tournament has kicked off. 4 games a day for most of it. Only just today got to see Portugal play. We're seeing Croatia and England play as well. Finally, some of the big boys getting action. Obviously saw Messi in Argentina yesterday, as well as Norway and France. So all the big European nations and big South American nations coming right at the end of the group. You can really see how everyone stacks up. Anderson, James. Colombia on later on as well. People have them as a bit of a dark horse or a team that can go deep in the tournament. Especially the type of weather that is experienced today. 32 degrees there in Dallas. Loose from Luka Modric, which is rare. Noni Madueke comes and picks this one up. Numbers are in the box. Madueke. Reece James. Delivery that's partially intercepted. Look like Harry Kane. That's been blocked away. Corner kick England. Their first of the game inside of 8 minutes. Took the ball down well. Held off the defender and a swivel and shot. So Declan Rice over to take this one here. That swinging delivery you expect. Players like Kane, Konza, and company being major targets. It's Kane. It's going to be there. Oh, it's a kick out for Modric. And that's going to be a penalty on Madueke. Noni Madueke got there first. And Luka Modric trying to make a clearance. Collected the Arsenal wide man. That's a stone wall. And a man that knows everything that's going on around him has made a howler. Noni Madueke, the pressure, the energy, the pressing. And he's won England a penalty. A penalty that Harry Kane looked to put away. 5 penalties for England, 4 converted. Obviously, the most important one, the quarterfinal in Qatar versus France, he blasted over. Chance for redemption, though, for England's number 9. In superb form for Bayern Munich. Can he convert here in the first game of the FIFA World Cup? Harry Kane places the ball down. 79 England international goals. A chance to make it 80. And for England to make the perfect start to the FIFA World Cup. It's Harry Kane versus Livakovic from the spot. Kane. Saved! What a save for Livakovic! Big for the Croatian. Oh, but Harry Kane wants this retaken. They're going to have a look at it. VAR is going to check if he stepped off his line. Remember, you have to have 1 foot at least on the line. You're going to have a look. VAR check here. Livakovic must have some part of a foot on the line. Does he do so? Oh. You're going to have to get a different angle than that. It's a retake. I don't believe it. Harry Kane was denied by Livakovic, but illegally. That right foot just crept over the line. So after the memories of Qatar and the miss there, a chance for a second opportunity here for Harry Kane. Drama already, 11 minutes in. Harry Kane on the retake. Livakovic, can he deny him again? England's number 9, their captain. Harry Kane! 1-0 England! Second time's the charm for Harry Kane. And at last, England lead. And of course, that's to be England's number 9, Harry Kane, to put it away. It wasn't straightforward. But he finally converted. And he sent him the wrong way. Same way he went for the first take. This time, Livakovic dove the wrong direction. And England lead. 12 minutes into the game. A Luka Modric error. And a Harry Kane conversion. Perfect start for the 3 lines. It wasn't straightforward for Harry Kane, but he got it done in the end. I thought Croatia had gotten away with it. Not quite. Vuskovic back to Livakovic. Bellingham pressing him up the pitch. Konzani back to Pickford quite comfortably. Rolls out to Elliot Anderson. England will look to play here. So unsurprisingly, England capitalised from a corner kick in the year of the Premier League, which is all revolving around corner kicks. The national team benefit from it here. And that's sort of what Noni Madueke brings. He might not be the most clinical or most skillful, especially in comparison to Bukayo Saka, but the energy he brings, the pressing, the running at the back line, it's perfect. Him and Anthony Gordon will do, quote unquote, the donkey work. Do the hard yards, and Marcus Rashford and Bukayo Saka can come on and benefit from that. And England can benefit being 1-0 up because of what Noni Madueke did. Perfect start for the 3 lines. Stanisic, nice little chop inside and past Nico O'Reilly. Here is Susic. Stanisic with a complete run. Musa. Oh, an important challenge from Bellingham defensively. Here, I'll have a look at this. Musa's first touch is... It looks like it's a corner kick. And it has been overruled for a goal kick for VAR. So that's what the rule can do. If you've got a corner kick, but it's been given wrongly, the referee can overturn it with VAR. But if it's a goal kick and it should be a corner kick, the VAR cannot intervene. Yeah, there it is, off the right foot of Musa. Just took a little nick on the way through, and that's why it's been overturned. A fizzer into Kane. Great touch and take, and Madueke's away. We've got 3-on-3 here for England. Gordon at the back post. Madueke still with it. Noni Madueke. Blocked away. Corner kick England. And again, that's what England want. Runners beyond Kane. That's what Madueke gave them. And Madueke, always going to be direct. I'll try and get on shot on goal in the end, but Pasalic getting back for the important intervention. He's been fabulous in the opening 15 minutes of this matchup. A nice out swinger again. Rice again. Not fully dealt with. Anderson. Blocked it out by the Croatian blue wall as they made. Pickford. Searches for Declan Rice, but he wins a throw. Back into play here with Ezri Konsa. I think England could have asked for a better start to this matchup. Early penalty, nervous penalty, retaken penalty, and a goal. $80 international goals now for Harry Kane. We see him drop in between the centre halves here to pick the ball up. Try and ping a long ball to Bellingham. Sutalo. That was a poor pass from him. So Declan Rice now for England. Konsa. England doing well to possess the football, to keep Croatia on the back foot. Look, England teams in the past, you'd think they'd just sit in now. But this Thomas Tuchel side will look to get on the front foot, dictate the game at a second before they fully sit in. Great play through the press now. Declan Rice. Bellingham on the edge of the centre circle receives. This is fluid. You see Rice demanding more of his teammates out there. That's the vice captain in full flow. That's why you feel like he will be a captain for a club and country very soon. Bellingham down the channel. It's too much for Reece James to go and collect. And with all this possession allows players like Reece James and Nico Wright to show what they do for their club sides with their attacking output as well. Rice battling away in there. And a foul on Petar Susic of Inter Milan. England fans are in full voice. They'd almost be thinking they're dreaming at this start. Let's go Vardiol. Luka Vuskovic. Across the Sutalo. Really important here that Perisic and Stanisic gets up the pitch here, because otherwise they're going to be playing side to side a lot and not many outballs. There's not much pace in this Croatian side. It is a problem for them. Now solid defensively. Oh, it's been nicked off the feet of Batuina by Anderson. He's left that pass short of Harry Kane. Vuskovic coming away with it. He's been tripped by Elliot Anderson. Luka Vuskovic was top 1% for defenders in defensive action, so headers, clearances, interceptions. And then also top 1% for goals and chances created. A quite incredible campaign for Hamburg, where he scored a bicycle kick. So it summarises the year that he had there for them. Modric out wide. Martin Baturina. Ivan Perisic now of PSV, sorry. Oh, great charging, marauding run from Jude Bellingham. He's away from one challenge. He's got Sutalo backpedaling. Jude still Jude. And end up dribbling the ball straight into the hand of Livakovic. The chant of Jude goes around Dallas. Pasalic. Modric trying to run in behind, but always going to ask a lot of the little genius. 40 years of age this year. Well, for player of the season, shouts at the halfway point of the Serie A season before Milan fell away. But got a perfect prep for this World Cup. Not as sprightly and quick as he once was, but you don't win 34 trophies by doing nothing. He's going to be very, very important for them. The 199th cap he picks up today for Croatia. Declan Rice into Anthony Gordon. That fizzer is well misplaced. Livakovic can come and claim it now. Take the goal kick. Yeah, look at the foot. It's off the line from Livakovic. It's a great angle. Inches though away. It's that stutter step. And for the boos, it's time for our quarter time break. So England 1-0. Harry Kane penalty the difference. I'll shortly leave for a minute and we'll be right back for the second quarter of this match up here. Alrighty then, guys. Not too far away from this bullshit break being finished. That's how we'll continue to call it. Especially if you're playing indoors. Don't know if you need a drinks break for indoor football. But that's another story for another day. So we'll get back underway with Livakovic's goal kick. 25 minutes in, Harry Kane from the spot, the difference here in Dallas. Well, one there by Elliot Anderson. He's been superb alongside Declan Rice. He's shown levels in this game here. There's some big names there for Croatia as well. We haven't had a chance to really mention them today. Martin Baturina coming off a great year with Como. He secured European football. 8 goals and 4 assists for him. Really was excited to see what he could do up top. Alongside, I thought Budimir would get the start, but they've gone with Musa today. Picked up more than a dozen goals in the MLS for Dallas FC. He remains the only player out of all 22 on the pitch that do not play for a European side, and most importantly, for some of the best European sides as well. Every Englishman featured in a European competition. I think the same for most of the Croatian side, obviously outside of Musa, Baturina, Modric. And that's it. Only 3 or 4 didn't feature in Europe. So we've got the best go head-to-head here. And by no means are Croatia out of this one. We know they can work their way back into it. They've always overperformed. It's been a so-so start. It's been probably more down to England being the better side from the offing. Vuskovic. Lavakovic with a long diagonal. Looking for Ivan Perisic. And the follow-up from Baturina wasn't quite there to the disgruntlement of Perisic. He's going to have to be very, very good today against a great up-and-down fullback in Reece James. He knows what being a wing-back's all about. Oh, loose ball. Loose touch from Harry Kane. Here's Croatia's chance. And he ends up winning the ball back. Seems to be a conscious effort for Kane to get very, very deep. It was Vuskovic to won it back off him. That's why the footwork wasn't to be admired. I'm surprised he didn't just hit it first time, Luka Vuskovic. As I said, a goal scorer in the Bundesliga this campaign with Hamburg. 6 goals for him. Surprised he didn't take that chance on. Despite the signings of Marco Senesi and more for Tottenham, I'd expect him to start this campaign for Tottenham Hotspur. 19-year-old was in my team of the season for the Bundesliga. Vardiol. Hopefully knows everyone in this England side well, playing for Manchester City. So he goes head-to-head with Harry Kane, and Jude Bellingham plays against every other one of these Premier League players week in, week out. Anderson rising to win that duel. Falls away with Petar Susic. Over hit pass, so Perisic has to go and chase that one and keep it in play. The PSV man finding Luka Vuskovic. He's 30-odd yards out. Now to the right-hand side where Stanisic is. The Bayern Munich wide man chopping inside, dinking a ball in. First ball was won by Baturina, but didn't find a Croatian head. Martin Baturina. Mario Palisic. This is a better moment here for Croatia. The drinks break's come at an important time for them. Hold to the England momentum and has given them a chance to get on the ball and dictate here. Susic now. England with a strong defensive rear guard with Anderson and Rice almost dropping into the 4 and making it a 6. But it's compact. The line's high, but between the midfield and defence, it's too tight almost to receive the ball. England win it back. Bellingham, Gordon, Rice. Now with Harry Kane. Madueke's wide right. Vardy have to go meet him. Ball in! Oh. And Bellingham went down. He wants a penalty. Once again, Noni Madueke. Here's the England outball. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in there. And Jude Bellingham almost getting in ahead of Luka Vuskovic. That's what Jude Bellingham's all about. Late runs into the box. Fox in the box type stuff. See England's fluidity here. O'Reilly coming inside and Declan Rice at left back. Anderson fouled. There it is there, Madueke. Bellingham did get a touch. Couldn't redirect it though on target. So then half an hour played. England still 1-0. Harry Kane 12th minute penalty. The only thing of note so far. Anthony Gordon. Jordan Pickford now. Haven't seen really Croatia manufacture any chance to get a shot on Jordan Pickford's goal. Baturina feeds it out wide for Stanisic. He just keeps it in play and is able to turn Nico O'Reilly. And foul by Nico O'Reilly. No card yet by referee Turpin. Great turn from Josip Stanisic. He started a large portion of the season for Bayern Munich and one of those quiet achievers for them. Vardiol. Ball for Baturina to go and chase in. Chase in is what he will do. Force the mistake from Pickford. Croatia a chance here. Baturina. Defender Susic. He can fall off onto the back post where Perisic is. Header back into a dangerous area. Jude doesn't clear easily, but Vardiol lost it. And Bellingham charge away now. He's got Madueke right to him. Kane and Gordon on the left. He does choose Madueke on the right. Gordon the back post. Madueke slows. It's better the run. Rolls back for James. Had a chance. Well defended. Nice Stanisic. Chance miss for England. Elliot Anderson. James on the pirouette. Madueke rolls that ball into Reece James. He holds his run. Harry Kane got up. Declan Rice comfortably away now by Sudolo. And Croatia, for the time being, holds strong. That's a very, very aggressive pass out from the back. But it works to Perisic. And now Josko Vardiol. Susic. Now Mario Pasalic of Atalanta. And that's a poor pass. Never gave Stanisic a chance. Declan Rice under pressure from Musa. But you can see that Croatia not really springing that full press just yet. England quite comfortable in possession in their own halves. When they get to halfway is where Croatia a little bit more active, as we see here. Madueke the flick. Bellingham beaten to it by Vuskovic. Threaded through to Baturina. Dink ball. That's dangerous. Is it the chance? Susic. Baturina! What a goal for Martin Baturina! The Como superstar with a rocket. And Croatia are level. That's a beauty for Martin Baturina. Pick that one out. And Croatian craftiness once again. Wow. The ball from him was absolutely beautiful to the far side. And the pullback from Sucic to the edge of the area. And Baturina absolutely wellies it. And he's got that little instep to the curls away from Pickford. Through bodies. He can only palm it up into the roof of the net. Croatia level. Just after half an hour. Game on here at Dallas. What's a hit for Martin Baturina. And if you've watched the Serie A, if you watch Como this season, you know that's what he's all about. He's got the remarkable in him. And the link up between the two Serie A players, Sucic of Inter Milan and Baturina of Como, deliver something special. And look at those Croatian fans. Absolutely love it. What a time for the goal as well. Before half-time, a chance for them to take something in there to half-time. I'm just saying, they hadn't really produced a shooting chance, and all of a sudden they're first. It's a beautiful finish. That's what Croatia have done now consistently for the last 10 years. They've been so hard to beat. They've taken their chances. They've had magical moments like that. Nico Riley into the feet of Anthony Gordon. This might be the biggest compliment he's ever received, but that was Leo Messi-esque from yesterday from Martin Baturina. The power and the precision of that curler. Something special. Now Croatia have the confidence. They can go and play now. Great pressing from Weke once again. He's been on it from minute one. Let's go Vardiol with the throw. Longer in direction. Musa battling. Perisic around the corner. Baturina, the goal scorer, competing with Bellingham. And winning the ball back off Bellingham. Anderson fouling him. What a last few minutes for Martin Baturina. Who will be hoping he's playing alongside Nico Paz this season. All up to Jose Mourinho and Real Madrid, whether he goes back to the Los Blancos. But wouldn't that be a dangerous son? Baturina, Nico Paz, Hassan Diao, in that Como front line. If you don't know yet, obviously the World Cup, not time for club football yet, but get to know. Keep an eye out for Como this season, the Champions League. They are going to be an absolute handful, says Fabregas' side. It's Musa there who's getting held by Ezri Konsa. It's Luka Modric from the dead ball. Plays quickly. Croatia come on the right-hand side here with Sucic. Luka Modric. Very strong Serie A contend group here. Baturina, Modric, Sucic, Pasalic. All applying their trade in Italy's top division. And by the way, doing a really good job at it. Maybe that's a sign why Italy aren't here in the World Cup. A lot of their talent coming from outside of Italy. So 5 minutes to go in this first half. We've seen a Kane retaking penalty converted. Then an absolute weldy for Martin Baturina. And one apiece has been a very common score here on the channel. So I'm hoping I can commentate the cursor into being a little bit more exciting. Like we saw yesterday with Argentina and Lionel Messi. Reece James into Elliot Anthony. Hooks that ball around the corner. Weke will chase it again. But Luka Vuskovic does his defensive work. Does it very well. It's gone out for a corner though, gee. So Declan Rice again. Great turnout between these two sets of fans. Two loyal fan bases. Travel so well. White and red everywhere in the stadium. So the Declan Rice. Another out swinger for England. Well struck ball. Headed effort! It's Harry Kane! A rocket bullet header from England's number 9. And whenever they're in trouble, Harry Kane's the bailout. Too easy for England. Too easy for Harry Kane. No one's marking him. And what a header into the bottom corner from Harry Kane. He scored 61 goals for Bayern Munich, and yet he's left unmarked in the penalty area. And England, once again, in the ascendancy. That's thanks to their number 9, Harry Kane. 10th World Cup goal for Harry Kane. So England back in front. And somehow Harry Kane left free in the box to head home. Dream start for him in this FIFA World Cup. And after Croatia felt like they were building into the game, after scoring that goal, they go and give it straight back. And once again, England from a set piece and a set play looked dangerous. Harry Kane's headed loose. A Croatian through. What to be said about the way he's played today, Harry Kane. Dropping in almost in between the centre halves at times to pick the ball up and not quite involved in the build-up as, Madueke almost won that ball back. But he hasn't been the man in the box for chances outside of these set pieces and set plays. You see here, it's Madueke and Gordon higher up the pitch and almost Bellingham higher than Harry Kane. It's looking almost Wayne Rooney-esque in his later days. I don't know what happened there with Croatia. How Harry Kane, man, he scored so many goals this campaign, was left unmarked. Great one for Nico O'Reilly to find Declan Rice. The return ball to the Manchester City fullback. Nico O'Reilly, suitably backpedaling. Cutback finds Anthony Gordon. Now, Bellingham. And was tripped and fouled by Pasalic. He might have got away with one there, Jude Bellingham. There's not much in that. I think he went to ground way too easy. He knew he put himself into trouble and then went to ground. Now, this will be interesting. Declan Rice, Kane, James. We all fancy this. They're all near it. Madueke's wandered over. Kane's walked away from it. So Rice and James. Got 5 minutes of stoppage time to come. Well, that's going to be Reece James. So Rice walks away from it as well. So it's going to be Reece James, you'd think. Unless they just fool everyone and Madueke just stands one up. So what are England working here? Approaching the first minute of 5 of stoppages. Reece James and only Madueke over this one. Looks like it's going to have to be Reece James, you'd think. Madueke's taken no interest in it. Until now. It's going to be a powerful effort. James! Ooh, blocked away from Modric. Bartolina needs to keep possession safe. Gordon pressing him. And he wins a throw for Croatia. Header from O'Reilly. Coming in the seconds, Bartolina. Switcher plays perfect to find Ivan Perisic. He's tries to go out and marshal him. The wing-back chopping inside. Finding our goal scorer, Bartolina. I thought would have had the goal to send these sides in level at half-time. But Harry Kane at his second to make it 2-1. So 2 minutes into 5. In this first half of stoppages. Good feel about this one. It's been almost a game of mistakes. Luka Modric fouling to allow the penalty kick. Kane misses the penalty. A mistake from Livakovic off his line. He converts a second. Croatia's goal was just beautiful, to be honest, but a mistake in midfield from Bellingham giving the ball away, allowing that counter move, and then the mistake of leaving Harry Kane unmarked in the box is one of the worst mistakes you can make. Halfway into the 5 stoppages. That's what I had to play for me. Ivan Perisic should be the England throw on the near side. Absolutely mental. Okay, to Kane. He tries to flick it around the corner, but Bartolina is there. Kane's still down. The referee, like a lot of others in this tournament, have let it go. Pasalic! Tried to absolutely welly one. High and wide, though, of the goal face. Don't mind that. Time ticking away here, so try and get a chance and a goal to go in level half time there. No touch on Harry Kane there. Good call from the referee. Very, very well refereed at this World Cup. I've enjoyed it. No rubbish on display. Tuchel wins that header. Also Stanisic. Into Gvardiol, who feeds in Luka Modric. That's a foul. Harry Kane doesn't like it. But the younger taken out from the last contest, I think. That's a blatant foul in the middle of the park. Pasalic does want to shield that ball and find Ivan Perisic. Just go Gvardiol. It's 40 seconds left now. Can Croatia manufacture one last chance here in the first 45? Here's Tuchel. Let's go Gvardiol. Here is Martin Bartolina. Got Jude Bellingham to face him up. Bartolina. Pasalic. England forced back for the time being. Vuskovic. Can Croatia just purr here? Pasalic. Oh, great dink ball. Perisic. That's a chance. There's a goal. And it's Musa. Croatia level at half-time. The man who applies his trade in the MLS in Dallas has scored in the Dallas Stadium. And on the stroke of our time, we are level. What a move from Croatia. Oh, but Perisic may be off. He may be offside there. We're going to have a look at that. Splendid little dink from Pasalic, but Perisic may be offside in the build-up here. We're going to have a look at that. And then Musa running in. Great run and composed finish from the new man up top. But that might be offside. No, it's not. It's going to stand. So 2-2. As we go to half-time between England and Croatia, we've got a classic on our hands. Harry Kane converting from the spot in the 12th minute. He opened the scoring after having his penalty kick retaken. Then Martin batted in with an absolutely wicked strike in the 36th minute. I thought England would go into half-time leading after Harry Kane headed home unmarked in the 42nd minute. But Musa, with the final kick of the half, stroked home after he was found by the head of Ivan Perisic. 2-2 at the interval. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time for second half action. This one is going to be a classic. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Second half action, not too far away now. What a first half we were gifted to. Treated to, even. It was crazy. England possession, dominance, some beautiful finishes and beautiful build-ups though from Croatia, and 2 goals apiece. England had 48% possession. They created 1.36 XG, 2 big chances, 9 shots. And to the final third entries, had 23. Croatia had 16 final third entries, but 1 more ground duels, aerial duels, and 50% tackle success rate. They created 0.43 XG with 52% possession, but scored 2 goals with their 4 shots on goal. And that clinical edge and that ability to score goals at important times means they're level. It's basically a game of 45 minutes now. Here come England. Outside and on to the Dallas pitch. So after a few ball draws or low-scoring games start the tournament off, not having any goal at it. 2 goals is still a lot of goals, but this one is mental. Everyone's been waiting for this one for a long time and is delivering on many levels. It is 2 apiece as we are seconds away now from the second half getting underway. England out there and all ready to go. We are ready for the second half. Second half kicks off here with Luka Modric. Croatia in their blue, change strip from left to right. England in the home white from right to left. It's been a perfect start to this game. 2-2 after the first 45, and there's now 45 more minutes to see if we can find a winner. We'll come across the normal conundrums as the game goes later, but right now both teams want to chase this game and try and win it. Great turnout in Dallas. A lot of red and white of England and Croatia out there in numbers. These 2 teams that feel like they've been interlocked in recent tournaments. The European Championship in 2021, the World Cup semi-final in 2018. So much story. Some faces that have come and gone. Some faces that remain throughout. John Stones for England. Despite both these 2 teams' solid defences, they've both conceded 2 goals. And I think Croatia will be the more frustrated with how they conceded both their goals. Careless, rookie stuff. And for England, well, they conceded 2, but there's 2 well-taken goals from Croatia. Bellingham down the right now. Isn't this dangerous? Jude Bellingham! It's in! Bellingham makes it 3-2 to England. Glorious Jude. Mr. Clutch delivers again. It was really a nothing ball down the channel. And after a really, really disappointing season, Jude Bellingham makes it 3-2. Elliot Anderson's ball around the corner. I understand what happens here. Vuskovic commits to Madueke and allows Jude Bellingham the clear path into goal. And Paslic can't keep up with Jude Bellingham. And that's a beautiful finish off the upright and into the back of the net. And it's time for Hey Jude. He has that thing, doesn't he, about him, Jude Bellingham. Fades in and out of games, but always finds a way. And he's done it again. And here's the iconic celebration. So 3-2 in favour of England. That's a poor kick. Bellingham again. Jude! Oh, good save on Livakovic. He's pumping up those England fans. They're all at sea here, Croatia. I don't think these England fans need any more pumping up. They are loud. Dallas feels like it's become London. And finally, Harry Kane being manned up from a corner kick. It's his teammate Stanisic. Bellingham's a target in there as well. Ezri Konsa also ball towards a back post. Well, Nico Riley heads wide. Massive opportunity missed for England to go 4-2 up. 4 minutes into the second half. Has to score. Has to score. Nico Riley unmarked. The goal gaping. He's a good header of football as well. We know that. I saw that in the League Cup final against Arsenal. Croatia just didn't calm themselves down. It's been an awful start in the second half after finishing the first half on such a high with Musa scoring. It's night and day between Thomas Tuchel and Gareth Southgate. 5 goals in 50 minutes. I doubt we would ever see 5 goals for a Southgate side. More importantly, we wouldn't see a Southgate side concede 2. Stanisic. Gordon doing his best work to press him. Luka Modric. Can Croatia come from behind again? Done it twice. Will there be a third time? Lots of time to play. 40 minutes plus stoppages to go. That's the only good thing about conceding so early in the second half. Oh, Baturina went to ground and kept it. And then finally fouled by Johnny Stones. Great work for Martin Baturina. So Luka Modric over a set piece. Dangerous area for England to defend. And keeping a high line on the edge of the penalty area. Harry Kane deals with that. Also had Baturina. Bellingham escapes with it. Here come England. Oh, Gordon looked for Madueke. He was seemingly through. Modric. Into Evan Perisic. That's a loose pass back. Bellingham pressing. Croatia dealing with it. Clearing as far as Nico Riley, though. Susic in there, applying the pressure. Through to Declan Rice. Haven't seen him this further forward all game. Declan Rice! Oh. Livakovic palms it behind. Corner kick. Beautiful run. Stunning strike. Just needed a little bit more in the corner. He wanted to beat Livakovic. But that's what I love to see Declan Rice when he's further forward like that. Given the license to go and have a go. Croatia just hanging on here for the minute. Shaky start of the second 45. Stones, O'Reilly, Kane, all in close quarters. Rice is out swinger. Held by Van Perisic. Rice has chance for seconds here. Past Susic. And dinking, and Perisic puts it behind. Another corner for England. They've proved so fruitful already in this game. Rice goes short. Finding Madueke. James. And it's in the edge of the area. Floats her out to Declan Rice. Cushions that header down and only Madueke. Goal kick, wow. Thought Modric got beaten there by Madueke. Referee Turpin saw it the other way. Yeah, he did get beaten there. It should have been a foul. So England out from the back here with Jordan Pickford. A lot said in the week about Jordan Pickford and his maturity and the improvement he's made for his side in Everton. One of the ever consistents in recent times. Probably England's best number one since the World Cup winning signing Gordon Banks, because they've never really had a consistent mistake-free goalkeeper, England. And Pickford has been that for them. Here they come, though, with Harry Kane deep, playing Madueke, who can carry this ball and play inside to Reece James. Another England corner, put behind by Mario Pasalic. Tuchel applauding. Likes this from his side. Declan Rice still marching over this corner kick and demanding orders of his side. Ball in, headed effort, save, double save. It's still not in. Livakovic heroics. England so close to making it 4. It still could be. Another corner for England. Croatia on the ropes here. I think it was Nico O'Reilly. Initial contact, good save. But parried it straight into a dangerous area, and it was Anthony Gordon. Headed it straight at Livakovic. Anywhere else, it's 4-2. Declan Rice again. In swinger once more. Livakovic can come and punch this time. Get some distance on that. For the England throw. Take that quickly, Anderson. Kane keeps it in play beautifully well. Madueke. Harry Kane. He's dangerous near Harry Kane. Good save. Kane again. Livakovic punches away again. Jude wins it back. England are alive here. Bellingham. Kane. Somehow it's not 4. Somehow it's 3-2. Livakovic has become the Cape Verde keeper today. Important save here. Down low. They're the hard ones. Right next to your ankle. So Mateo Kovacic comes on, and that's Luka Modric's day done. The legs not to keep up. He played just under an hour. Kovacic was dealing with injuries. Knows how to throw his body around in midfield, Mateo Kovacic. Wouldn't be surprised if he's starting probably match day 3 of this group stage. Getting some time into the legs. Only just appeared in the FA Cup final when they needed him. The stats there. What a start the second half. 18 attempts on goal now. 9 on target for England. And Croatia, well, they're quaking in their boots right now, but they're holding strong. They can see this next 5 minutes out. Get back on the football. Still be down only by a goal. They'll take that. That'll give them confidence. Don't think this game is done just yet, despite England's dominance in the second 45. Pickford long. Madueke battling away with Josko Vardiol. Bellingham, great footwork. It's a Bellingham showcase today. It's a loose pass from Declan Rice is rare from him. It's a turnover for England on the halfway line. Look back at that beautiful turn from Jude Bellingham. Lavakovic. Think ball towards Musa. And no one chasing the follows. The likes of Saka, Eza. And the touchline there. Mark Gahey as well. It's out of place. It'll be Lavakovic goal kick. Those Croatian fans are sort of stunned, and I think we all are. Normally when you score a goal on the stroke of half time, you come in the second half with all sorts of confidence. They've come out the second half and looked fearful. Honestly, unbelievable that they've not considered a fourth with the onslaught of England pressure there, but it's sort of come to a halt. They've gotten out here, Croatia. But I tell you what, corner kicks and set plays could be massive for England in this World Cup, as we've seen already from this game here. They're causing Croatia all sorts of problems. Croatians have 3 centre halves, might I add. Massive noise around the stand. I don't know what that was for. Pickford sends that into touch. Kovacic. Pushed off by Harry Kane. He is not happy with it one bit. Vardiol. Back to Lavakovic. Has been the hero in the second half. And if Croatia end up getting something from this game, they will be thanking their number one if they do so. Heroics from him. Started second half to keep this game only 3-2. Sutilo back to Lavakovic. Just trying to take the sting out of this one. Forcing England to chase. Take some of the energy out of the legs. The 3 Lions players. A long ball. Moose has to do better there. As we Konza too easily winning that duel. And even get the football back. Elliot Anderson here deepest. Along the ground into Declan Rice. He is always willing to retrieve and receive. Finds Nico Raleigh. Almost got himself into trouble there. And I think he has here. Kovacic wins it. Perisic. Fitting in Susic. Cutting inside. Susic one way then the other. Corner kick for Croatia. Oh, again a goal kick. I'm sure that's a corner kick. Yeah. Oh, no. No, great decision from the referee. Kovacic to lay one in there, Elliot Anderson. That should be a yellow card. That's a stinger. Elliot Anderson is being chased by both Manchester clubs in the transfer window. Big decision to make for him. A lot of money on the table. Bellingham back to Reece James here. 65 on the clock, 25 to play. It's been a beautiful first 20 in this half for England. Solely led by Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, who are undoubtedly the heartbeat to this side. Yes, Harry Kane is vital, but they go deep in this tournament. It'll be down to Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, you feel. Gordon, great turn of pace to keep that in play. Stanic is with him. Great defending by the Bayern Munich fullback. In the end, he took it out of play. The new Barcelona signee. And then substitutions for Croatia. Luka Vuskovic going to make away. And Marko Paslic is on, and Igor Matanovic on for Musa. So no Ante Budimir, which is strange. La Liga's second top goal scorer last year. So Bellingham, 2 minutes after the restart. Here's the difference. So back 4 now for Croatia. Matanovic leads the line. And Marko Paslic joins Mata Maturina, supporting him. Susic and Paslic now midfield. Perisic and Stanisic to become regular fullbacks. On the channel. That's how the Jude goal came about. Madueke chasing this one in. Well defended by Josko Gvardiol. Susic around the corner. Matanovic trying to chase that one in. That's a loose pass. Johnny Stones there ahead though of Marko Pasalic. So we got Marko and Mario on the pitch right now. Pasalic. Declan Rice, who once again has gone in a left-back position to allow Nico Raleigh to get into midfield. Such a selfless footballer, and at times it sort of frustrates me, and I assume many others. Never get to see him play where he wants to play. Always plays in a position that allows the team to do its best work. Whether it means playing the 8 or the 6 for Arsenal. Most like him in the 8. I like him in the 8, but plays the 6 a lot. Has to sit deep and dictate from deep, but one of the best ball carrying and progressive midfielders in the world. We never get to see him really in his element. Oh, floated one in. Harry Kane flicked head up. It's going to reach Anthony Gordon on the left-hand side here. Stanisic with the block. Marco Pasalic comes away with it. Challenge flying in for Jude Bellingham to go out for a throw. To the excitement of the England fans. So then, is that going to be the three-quarter time interval? It is going to be. They're going to take a short break here. I'll also take a break. We'll be back in a minute's time for the final stage of this awesome clash. England 3, Croatia 0. All right, ladies and gents, back for the final 19 minutes here. After that 47-minute goal from Jude Bellingham, we're yet to have a response from Croatia, who've responded twice now from going behind. Wondering if they can do it for a third time here. Morgan Rogers and Bukayo Saka ready themselves. That might be the end of Jude Bellingham's day. And also Noni Madueke also. No, it's Declan Rice going to make way. Hopefully that's no injury for Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon makes way for Marcus Rashford to come on. And Bukayo Saka on for Noni Madueke. So on come the cavalry. They're going to look very, very dangerous. They're tiring Croatian backline now with a 4 back. With Rashford and Saka and Rogers. Oof. Good luck with that. Kane obviously on for a hat-trick as well. Here comes Pasalic, Marco Pasalic to Ivan Perisic. This is the chance. Shut off for the drinks break. The cutback broken up by Elliot Anderson. Bukayo Saka runs into Ivan Perisic. Throw for England on the far side. So then Jordan Pickford, it's actually a foul on Bukayo Saka. No foul. Head Anderson there, so here come England. Morgan Rogers giving go to Kane. Rogers looking for Saka, just behind him. Susic now. Croatia really haven't got it out at all in the second half. Kovacic firing that into Matanovic. And back now with Jordan Pickford in goal. Caught it out of play here. In a strange way, it sort of feels like the Saudi Arabian Uruguay second half, where Saudi Arabia literally did not get out the whole half. And it's the same thing here for Croatia. Oh, loose back pass. Rashford. Oh, nearly got the head of Livakovic, who once again came to his nation's rescue once again. Marko Pasalic now. Challenge flying in from Jude Bellingham. I called Livakovic at the Golden Glove. I'm pretty sure it's based on performances today. Up there with the Cape Verde keeper and Patrick Beach in terms of performances. Despite conceding 3 goals, there's not much he can do about these. So can Croatia build out here? Can they break the England press and cause this 3-line side some problems? You had to really fire a shot second half. Baturina and Musa scoring in the first half. Musa's made way for Matanovic, but Baturina remains on the pitch. And one of the oncomings is Marko Pasalic here. Looking for Matanovic. Second ball he wins though. Stanisic around the corner. Here is Pasalic charging in. Pasalic! Oh, strong effort saved. Comes to Perisic edge of the area, but Morgan Rogers shields that well. Rashford just too slow to react to that one, but the foot in flies in the hands of Jordan Pickford, who made an important save there to deny Pasalic. Should save it. But gets behind the ball and makes a strong double-handed save. Croatia's first real attack and anger in this second half. Nico O'Reilly, he's put a great foot forward here in this matchup. Marcus Rashford. Henderson. Bukayo Saka turning into trouble. Matanovic skipping inside, taking one on. Jordan Pickford, they're never really troubled by that. Got to buy a ticket to win the lottery. That's what he did. Took a nick off Johnny Stones in the end, so that's why he didn't trouble Jordan Pickford. Croatia just starting to come alive here. This is what happens with these hydration breaks and the breaks in momentum. England had the dominating of this game. Little break, little message to the players, and all of a sudden, Croatia on the front foot once again. Mario Pasalic. Now to Marko. Stanisic. Cut back. Put behind, but it was offside in the build-up. There is that Marko Pasalic chance. Powerful effort, but as I said, too central to Jordan Pickford to really trouble him. Good save, but save he should make. So Vlasic is onto the park, and joining him is Just the one sub. So Vlasic on for Mario Pasalic. Oh, and Ante Kramaric is there as well. So Vlasic and Kramaric, veteran Croatian attacking players. So goal scorer Baturina made away. And Mario Pasalic as well. Matanovic and Kramaric up top. Susic and Marko Pasalic will be nearby as well as Vlasic. Jude Bellingham makes way to a rousing Jude reception. Powerful solo run and finish. Started second half, and that so far is the difference between these two sides. It really came alive in the second half. The flicks, the tricks. And Jed Spencer's on. So Reece James has gone into midfield to allow Jed Spence to be introduced. And that's sort of the impact of, I guess, not bringing an Adam Wharton. Kobe Mainey's there available as well, but I think you're going to bring him on in this situation here. Here's Vlasic. Dink ball in. Ilya Anderson deals with it. Susic. Kovacic. Croatia just trying to purr here. Here's the channel. Here is Kramaric. With ball in. Pickford punches. As far as Susic. Never likely. Ball never really sat for him. In the end, Pickford saves his blushes as he came out and punched. England play short here. John Stones. Good foot in by Matanovic. Had a play. There'll be a Nico Riley through on this near left-hand side for England. There's the XG stat. 2 graded to England. They probably deserve to be 2 goals to the good. Kovacic battling. Reece James winning that ball back. 2 former Chelsea teammates on the Champions League final all those years ago under Thomas Tuchel. Morgan Rogers. Chance for the Europa League winner to get a chance to go forward here. And looks a feed in. Jed Spence. What a run. Oh, what a save, Lovakovic. Fires out, though, to Reece James. Anderson. There's your fresh legs for you. Reece James running in behind. This is an exciting England side to watch. Marcus Rashford. He'll like this matchup versus Pasalic. Marco Pasalic does very well to win the ball back with a sliding challenge. In the end, Matanovic was fouled. So Croatia come the other way, to the discontent of the large majority of English fans in Dallas. Perisic. Just started to pick it up, but it just feels a little too late for Croatia. We saw this at the end of the first half, though. They just came alive in 5 minutes, and all of a sudden they were level. Another dink ball in behind, looking for Pasalic. Matanovic working Marcus Rashford. His clearance as far as Sutalo. This is better from Croatia. England just penned in for the time being. Kramaric into Mateo Kovacic. Susic across to Josko Gvardiol. Dink ball in behind, looking for Perisic. Pickford came. Didn't quite fully deal with it, though. Kramaric. Jed Spence trying to make the block. Ball in was sent away by Bukayo Saka. It's an England rear guard right now. Kovacic just got away with that. Morgan Rogers with the press. Smart little dink. Give and go with Susic. He's really put his best foot forward today. The Inter Milan man. Marko Pasalic towards the back post. Saka, though, can get rid. And as far as Mateo Kovacic, he likes it from out here. Kovacic! Low-driven one. Pickford was there. And breathe again, England fans. And Perisic puts that behind. So that'll be an England throw towards halfway. Jed Spence will take it. A lot of question marks around his selection as well. As he cons up into Jed Spence. Reece James around the corner. Here come England. Bukayo Saka, oh, well, that does well. Gets away from Josko Vardio. Rogers. Spence with the marauding run. Saka picks it up. There's a chance here. Rashford. Is this it? Marcus Rashford! 4-2 to England. And that's game, set, match. And Marcus Rashford for England again. What a finish from the Barcelona man. And that's when he's at his best, and there's space in behind to go and run into. And once he sat down the defender, rolled it home. A blistering England counter-attack. Jed Spence, Bukayo Saka making it happen. And it's a substitution link-up. Saka into Rashford. Sits down the defender. And rolls it home. That is Marcus Rashford to a T. And the three lions will get 3 points in the opening match of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And look at Tommy T. Absolute scenes in the England end. And Marcus Rashford again for England. Johnny Stones will make way. It means that Mark Gehi will get the final couple of minutes here. What a start for England. What a dominant display as well. They really have come alive in the second half. Here's a chance for a fifth. This has felt like a World Cup match. Thinking about Cote d'Ivoire and Ecuador. That felt like a World Cup game as well. But just the sheer amount of goals in this one and how back and forth it's been. Proper World Cup football. Here's Anderson. Harry Kane. I'll tell you what, yes, Harry Kane's got a double. Yes, Jude Bellingham got a beautiful goal, and Rashford as well. But the midfield today, Rice, Anderson, Bellingham, they've been flawless. I think Elliot Anderson showing the world why he's worth £150 million, the way he's played today. Has just not put a foot wrong. And sometimes the best compliment you can give a midfielder in his position is, haven't noticed you, mate. Done a great job, and you've done it flawlessly. Ball around the corner from Reece James. Almost chased in by Jed Spence. It's almost party time now for England. Okay, he winning that duel with Matanovic. Nico Riley skips away. Okay. And Anderson now fizzed it into Harry Kane. They have played some really good stuff here. The thing I'm liking to see is Saka and Rashford come on and they're demanding it. England are going for 5 here. Oh, beautiful chip in behind. Morgan Rogers will go and chase it. Let's run out of play. Croatia won a third here just so the goal difference isn't as bad. Ghana and Panama, though, to play for these two sides. Now, two of the easier ones. But England taking the 3 points in this one basically secures on top of the group, I'd assume. Can't see. Definitely Panama. Ghana could cause some problems. But this has been a very, very complete English display. We tick into the final knockings of this one. There's a lot of quite discontent Croatian faces and a lot of happy Englishmen singing behind that left-hand side goal. Ball from Pickford, chased in by Saka. Sutlo away. Harry Kane still looking for fouls. 6 minutes of stoppage time to be played. Potentially a chance for 5, for England, or potentially a goal back here for Croatia. I think the result, though, is locked away. Kovacic. Into Perisic. Sutlo chopping inside and playing Stanisic. Really, really impressive from England. The new era under Thomas Tuchel couldn't have gotten started off any better. Here's Pasalic. And look, despite conceding 2 beautiful goals, have looked pretty sound and I think are much down to their own doing. Midfield's been solid. The substitutions aggressive and attacking. And the versatility, which is the word on everyone's lips about a month ago, has worked. Reece James into midfield has meant that Jude Bellingham can come off and means the Declan Rice can get a spell early. Rogers still got a fair chunk of minutes. Rashford scored, assisted by Saka off the bench. And not even Madueke and Anthony Gordon, as I said, did the donkey work. They did the hard yards. Madueke, I thought, looked really, really good. Not, I guess, fully rewarded. But allowed the substitutes to come on and benefit from hard yards they put in. The stadium has produced some, just hearing what the commentators are saying, produced some fantastic games. Pasalic, obviously 2-2 between the Dutch and Japan earlier or over the weekend. And then 4-2 today. The Dallas Arena is delivered. Under the roof as well. It makes it clement. Good for these players to go and play football. Perisic's cross deflected and Pickford out to claim. This Kovacic in midfield halfway through the 6 minutes of stoppage time. It's been a comprehensive domination, I guess you could say. Croatia have had their moments, no doubt, but this is not what I expected from them. I thought they'd be more competitive, much more solid defensively as well. That's probably the biggest underwhelming thing today. They come to this tournament for me, and I saw them as one of the best defensive units. I saw they'd be hard to break down, they'd limit mistakes, and mistakes are plenty today. Some really poor defending. You can almost have all 4 goals be down to some level of mistake or poor defensive work by this Croatian side. It's far from over, but I thought it was always going to be very important to finish top of this group. Perisic wins that corner off Jed Spence. England want to only keep it a 2. In particular, Jordan Pickford, he always has high standards. Croatia really want this third. As I said, goal difference, vital. In particular, if Ghana can do them a favour and get the beating of England, it could be a chance for them to still claim top spot. Ball back into a dangerous area. It falls to Josko Vardio. Harry Kane in the way. Kovacic's bundled over, no foul. Now this is dangerous. Rashford and Saka, 2-on-2 power play. Saka chopping inside and playing Marcus Rashford. Is this 5? No, it's not. Susic back. So much hard work, the Inter Milan midfielder. Vardio, there, the back post. Free to tap her home. But Harry Kane, the skipper, put himself in harm's way. Rodgers winning that ball back off Susic and fouled by Petar Susic. Reece James absolutely loves the work that Morgan Rodgers has done there. They play quick here. Elliot Anderson fancies it. Paslic back to defend. Is this the start of something special for England? Expectations always are plenty. 60 years since they lifted the World... Oh, Kane. 60 years since they lifted the World Cup with Sir Bobby Moore, Bobby Charlton and co. But this is unbelievable, I think, for England fans. They wouldn't have dreamed for 4 goals and a 4-2 victory in the opening match. It's been a joy as a neutral to watch it as well. Free-flowing European football. Ball whipped in. And comfortable for Jordan Pickford. That should be that. That is that. 4 goals for England. 3 points on the board. And the 3 lines fly out the blocks in the opening match of their FIFA World Cup campaign against big rivals in Croatia, who took them toe-to-toe in the first 45, but come the second half, the quality came to the top. It was Harry Kane who's got a double in the first half, 1 from the spot, 1 from a header, from a corner kick. Bellingham added the 3rd goal for England 2 minutes after the restart. Marcus Rashford later on in the game. Baturina scored a beauty to make it 1-1. And so did Musa on the stroke of half-time. We went into half-time 2-2, but in the end, the quality of England showed in the second half. Dominant display for them. They win this one 4-2. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Bosnia and Herzegovina and Canada as we start match day 2 of the FIFA World Cup. From Dallas, it's been 4-2 in favour of England.